How's it going, everyone? Darren here, aka Dr. Oh wait, no, that intro's not gonna work anymore, is it? Some of you may have noticed, though I suspect most of you haven't, that my channel has undergone a name change. This was something that I had anticipated happening since I first came up with the name Dr. Dev. Let me tell you why, but before I do that, I want to tell you why I call myself Dr. Dev in the first place. Simply put, I was not creative enough to think of anything cool, so I literally took my first and last name's initials, which happen to be D and R, and then I took my profession, which is software development, and thus Dr. Dev was born. Now I'll be honest, at first I didn't really like the name that much, but over time it's kind of grown on me. It's a bit sad to say goodbye to it now, in fact, but I knew it was going to have to happen sooner or later. But why? Why couldn't I just keep the incredible and epic name that is Dr. Dev? Well, there are two main reasons for that. The first and the most important one is that I've always wanted, or at least for a very long time I've wanted, to build up some sort of online presence, maybe even start my own company or build a brand. And when it comes to those sorts of things, your name matters, and it matters for multiple reasons. You ideally want your name to be associated with you exclusively, such that when someone thinks of it or searches for it online, you're the only thing that comes up. Think of Brackies, Blackthorn Prod and Thin Matrix, such unique names that are only affiliated with one channel or one online presence. This is something which sadly cannot be said for Dr. Dev, as when searched returns a crap load of actual doctors whose names are literally Dev. I want my name to be unique to me, and I also don't really want it to be associated with doctors, seeing as I write code, not prescriptions. But of course that alone is not a make or break situation. What is a make or break situation, however, is the second reason, which is that Dr. Dev is already a registered company name here in the UK. It's also a domain that I cannot buy for less than, I think it was 20k. Plus, to add insult to injury, it's a name that is taken on pretty much every platform, social network or otherwise. So yeah, I decided to make the change now while my channel is still young in its lifetime and not too many people know of me. Unfortunately, for the few of you who do know of me and are currently subscribed, this might catch you off guard a little bit. So I decided to make this video to make sure that there are no surprises. Also, I just want to make it known that you're all goddamn epic, and thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. So yeah, my new name, for those of you who didn't just check it, is CodeGaff. What the hell is CodeGaff and why did I pick it? Well, I'll start with the why and then I'll get to the what. I spent so long brainstorming name ideas, and every time I would come up with one that I even remotely liked, guess what? It was either taken as a company name, taken on loads of online platforms, or both. Seriously, it's so hard to come up with a name that is decent and available everywhere. I ultimately went with CodeGaff because it makes sense logically, and you'll understand why when I get to the what question, but also because it's not a name that's taken company-wise or platform-wise. I know, because I've already claimed it everywhere that I wanted. Now to the what. Well, as is the case with Dr. Dev, I created a name that is not particularly creative. The code part is self-explanatory, but just in case it's not, I write code, I write a lot of code. I write code at work and I write code at home. Coding is such a huge part of my life that it just made sense to have it in the name. And gaff, well, that's an Irish slang term that literally means house, and as I've told you guys before, I develop games in my house, not outside in the rain. So it ticked all the boxes really. It doesn't sound bad when read aloud. It was available as a company name, it was available as a handle on major online platforms. It's unique enough that when someone searches it, I'll be the only match. It has a personal connection to me, and it looks good when written down, such as in a URL like codegaff.com. Yeah, I recently started up my own website, and I spent a bit of time making it look decent on Sunday and Monday, and I'm fairly happy with how it looks now. It's quite bare at the moment, but it's something that I am and will be actively working on. It'll pretty much serve the purpose of being my own little hub for content. I plan to write blog posts, talk about my devlog videos, and even write tutorials up there on topics that either you guys suggest or that I just want to do. So keep an eye on this space, and of course any suggestions you have are always welcome. And last but not least, I've decided to commit to a strict weekly schedule for the release of my devlog videos. I'm gonna upload them every Sunday at 12 PM BST, or British summertime for you Americans. For most of America, I think that works out to be somewhere between 6 and 8 AM on Sunday mornings. This was a choice I made in order to ensure that I am consistent, but mainly to reduce the pressure on my shoulders. Filming my game development process Monday through Friday and then trying to get a video made by early Saturday was honestly so difficult. This way I can spend Saturdays working on my videos and then guarantee that my upload times and days are consistent. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you're watching this and you're not already a subscriber to my channel, then you should subscribe now and hit that little belly button so that you can stay notified of my latest uploads. Cheers guys, and thanks for watching. Now to go figure out how I'm gonna do a bloody intro.